So, obviously, over the last several days, I mean, we've seen the proliferation of folks going from TikTok to RedNote, an explicitly Chinese social media app. I will not be doing that. And I'm just speaking for me. All right. There's been an element for me. It's been a curious thing for me to observe and watch. And I've noticed a lot of things come up for me during this process and watching this happen. There's been a good amount of feeling, aren't y'all just proving the government's point about Chinese social media apps by going to one that's just explicitly Chinese and giving them all of your data? I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm uncomfortable with the Chinese government and their adversarial relationship with the United States. I think our government has taken advantage of that in the TikTok case and has dramatically overblown that, disingenuously so. But responding to that by reinforcing the government's arguments is not something that I'm going to do. And plus, it's also made me a little uncomfortable. Um, an absolute flood of white people from the United States, storming a Chinese app that's populated exclusively by Chinese people from China. It's got kind of, colonist vibes to it. I don't know. However, I would like to hear more about Blue Sky from people. I think my brother set me up with a Blue Sky account. I've not been on that app yet. I've heard some people say it's just, a left wing echo chamber, which I'm not super excited about that. It's like if you only expose yourself to one set of views, you're not questioning anything and you're reading people who aren't questioning anything. That isn't great, no matter what side you're on. Um, I'm talking to my brother now about just nuking our Instagram page. I don't go on Instagram either, but my brother set up an Instagram account for me, and all my TikTok videos go to Instagram. And I have a lot of friends who don't have TikTok who watch my videos on Instagram, and I'm concerned about that a little bit. But if TikTok goes away, then um, you know, I don't want any connection to Mark Zuckerberg whatsoever. I think that he has shown us his true guiding principles in a way that demonstrates quite clearly that he and his leadership for that company have no guiding core principles at all other than growth, period, regardless of how. Mark Zuckerberg is a droid, man. I mean, I don't think that guy has any guiding core principles at all. And I think that that has been laid bare over the last couple of weeks in his leadership of Meta and Facebook and Instagram. Those companies have no core guiding principles about truth or safety or facts or any of those things. They don't care. They're going to do the exact opposite of trying to protect and preserve their actual users. And, you know, so as I said, I mean, it's like after after Sunday, after this coming Sunday, I'm focusing all of my efforts on my YouTube page and our podcast page. And there are links in the link tree in my bio for both of those. I'm not going to an explicitly Chinese company. I'm not going to do that. I'm blue sky curious, I guess you could say. I'll look into that one a little bit more, but I'm skeptical. I don't want anything else to do at all ever again with Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, Facebook, Instagram. And you know, if I want to see scantily clad women and their boobs and things like that, maybe I'll go join Clapper. But right now, no. You know, we current events have made us all a little nuts and traumatized, and it's difficult to make rational decisions in that kind of a headspace.